صباح الخير. بهذا
Hey,
الفيديو
good morning.
بتعرف
In
كل
this video,
الخطوات
you will
عن
learn
تأسيس
every step in
الشركة في
details
الصين
about setting up a
بالتفصيل
company in
الممل.
China.
طبعا
Of
التجربة
course,
بتكون من
this
أرض
is a
الواقع
real-life
وهي
experience from the
لأشخاص
ground. Based on
ساعدتهم
people I
فعليا
actually
في
helped to
تأسيس
establish their
الشركة.
companies.
بتعرف
You
إيجار
will find
المخازن،
about the
إيجار المساحات
warehouse rent,
المكتبية
office
أو
space
حتى
rent,
المواقع
or even
الافتراضية
set
لو
up
تريد
a
تأسس
virtual
شركتك على
location
موقع
if you
افتراضي.
prefer that. You
كذلك
will also
بتعرف
get the full
الخطوات
steps
كامل
to
لتأسيس
establish
الشركة.
your own company. Now the manager, or actually the lady manager, is coming to check the place and give us the final price. Good morning. Good morning. I'm at the warehouse now. The warehouse under this residency. Yeah, this one, my friend. They may say that they're because a bit big. Yeah, it's quite big. This place, the size definitely will be 100 meter. Yeah. Look, it has two entrances. Yeah, looks big.
这个位置可以不？
可以啊。
那我就跟他聊聊，看这个位置能不能给你这边做仓库，然后那个大概这边面积我们也确认一下，完了多少钱，我下午告诉你行不？
This is the fourth day in a row we're looking for a warehouse, but today is special because we finally found one. And the client liked both the price and the space. And now we are just waiting for him to come over and sign the contract and finish the first step, renting the warehouse or office or company location. Now we finally finished the contract after 4 days of researching. This is considered one of the hardest parts, finding a place to live or location for the company or warehouse. That because the housing market in Shenzhen is extremely competitive. The demand is very high, so it's tough. We spent 4 days looking, and today, thanks God, we signed the contract, and now we move on to the next step, which is Hey, good evening. There is an important point you need to keep in mind when renting a warehouse, company office, or a workspace. You may find a cheap place in a non-commercial area, but you have to check if the government allowed business activity in that area. There is usually a specific code or number. You can scan that zone and it tells you if the business can be legally operate there. Or you can just ask the property owner and they will tell you if you are allowed to set up a company in that or to be just a warehouse, or you can just make it an office. You really need to keep this in mind. Otherwise, when you go to register the company, they may tell you the location is not approved and you will have to go rent somewhere else, somewhere like commercial or industrial. Today we are going to sign the contract. Good morning. Are you awake? You too. So today should we go sign the contract? Yeah, I'm heading to you now. Just prepare. I will come to you soon. It's around 25 to 30 minutes, around that. We got a good deal on the price. There was discount yesterday. We got him a small room for 2 people.
Okay.
2张桌子，2张椅子。
可以。
有人用。
也有人。
About the meeting room, if you want it, you have to confirm to them in advance. It's totally free. You don't have to pay anything. You just need to inform them beforehand. And for the rent, each month is 1,480. Total, it will be 4,440, and you have to pay 2 months rent for deposit. Yeah, the deposit is 2,960. Next time you will just need to pay this amount.
اوكي والتأمين هذا امتى بيرجع هذا؟
And about the deposit will be returned, but when you finish the contract. This is the contract number. Now the question is, how can I rent this shop, warehouse, office space, or even a personal residence? More specifically, how can I search for them? There are two ways. The first way is through a broker or agent, but keep in mind the broker or agent will charge a commission, usually 1 month rent or half a month. Depend on which city you are renting, or depend on the broker that you deal with. This option is easy if you don't have time. I can provide with you a list of brokers who rent out the personal houses or office locations. I'll give you contacts from Shanghai, Yiwu, Guangzhou, big cities in general. I will also teach you how to search for these brokers by yourself. The second option is to search for the shop, warehouses, or office space on your own without a third party or broker. In this method, you will deal directly with the property owner, but it's required time and effort. You will have to go out every day, inspect the place, see if it's suitable, if the price is right, and if the location works for you. So you will spend time. If you do have time, it works because you will save, for example, $200 to $300, which is the broker would charge. Good morning. Now let's quickly go over the third option, which is the virtual address. But before you set up your company with a virtual address, you need to understand a few important points. So what exactly a virtual address? If you are going to set up your company with this way, there are several things you should to know. Basically, the virtual address is similar to option number 2, the office space or physical location. It's require a contract and you still need to pay for that. It's legal and allowed you to register your company. But there are some key differences. It doesn't let you physically work from that location. It's virtual and you cannot work from that place. Second, won't help you get a resident permit. One of the conditions of the work permit is that you must have a physical company address. Third, it's cheaper than having physical location. So in this case, what is the advantage? It's deals for business or individual who don't need to be physically present or get resident permit, such as people doing drop shipping, e-commerce, currency trading, or those who just need a company to open a bank account. It's prepared for them. It's perfect for them. You can even set up this from out of China. You don't have to enter the country. That's who the virtual address is good for. First, we have the biggest and most important platform in China and Asia, which is Baidu. Remember this name well. You can open Baidu from Google or any browser by tapping baidu.com. Here I have opened it on MacBook. This is Baidu, baidu.com. Baidu is a Chinese search engine, kind of like Google. Through Baidu, you can search for apartment in cities like Guangzhou, for example. But wait, how do I use Baidu if I don't speak Chinese? You will use translator. You need just 2 sentences. The first one, type rent an apartment in Guangzhou and translate it. That will give you the Chinese version. The second sentence, let me tell you when to use it. For now, let's just focus for the first one. You copy the first sentence, go to Baidu, and paste it there to search. You will get a bunch of results. Just follow the red line. It shows the keywords you searched. It will help if you add the name of the district. Let's take Xiaobei, for example, a place most the foreigners are familiar with. So now we have specified the city and added rent apartment and Xiaobei as area. And Baidu gives you a lot of results. For example, let's open this one. It's an app that helps you search for apartments, company office, or property. This is just one example. There are many, but let us keep it simple. I'm starting with the basic. There are many apps, but I have narrowed them down for you. This one called Anjok, and this one is 58.com, and other one here. You can just download these three and you are good with. But don't rush, take it slowly. Let's begin with the Baidu. Once you search, as I say, follow the red line, click on it, and it will take you to another app. You will see listing like 3 bedrooms and 2 living rooms for 6,000, or 2 bedrooms and 1 living room with size of 60 meters for 4,900. Open one and check it. It is near to Xiaobei, the area you picked. Check the Boston date too. Just go through the apartment, see if it's suitable. Then you can contact the person on WeChat. Everything here goes through WeChat. WeChat is everything. If you don't have WeChat, you better download it before even think about doing business in China. If you contact them through WeChat, now you have reached the person. You will see their company name and address in case if you want to visit. Also, there is business license number will be there. Add them on WeChat and start chatting. You can say something like, I'm interested in renting an apartment in Guangzhou. No need to say add me on WeChat. You already added them. Okay, now let's move on to the next step. For example, we copy the keyword we got, and there are multi-listed, same idea. One is 6,700, other is 4,900, just like the first app. You can narrow it down more here. For example, by selecting the area, like south or east, this text here, you can just run through the Google Translate if needed. You can also choose the type of room. Let's say you want 2 bedrooms, just select that and you can set the price range too, like from 1,000 to 1,500 and so on. These apps offer a lot, but if you still don't find what you are looking for, don't worry, I'll get you an easier option coming up next. Now we are getting into the more detailed part. Let's say goodbye to Baidu for a bit. And yes, we still need the translator. Plus it too, there is app called Xiaohongshu, xiaohongshu.com, and it is super easy to use. It works kind of like TikTok, but it's focused on real estate videos, which makes it really visual. If you remember the 2 main sentences we used earlier, copy the first one again. But now, instead of looking for housing like we did on Baidu, let's search for an office. Once you are in, the app shows you tons of videos listed. You can pick from all those options. They are all office rentals. Say we pick this one. Let's say we pick this one. You don't need to speak Chinese. Just check out their profile. Usually in description, they will include their WeChat ID or contact information. Before you go to the WeChat ID, you need to make sure of a few things. For example, check if they actually posting regularly about apartment rentals or office rental. Like, do they have more posts? If all of them are about office, scroll up and look at their latest post. Look for the actual last post. For example, this one here, it say it was posted yesterday at 9. That's mean the person is active and keep posting. So if we contact them, they will probably respond. So what is the process? Since I'm using a laptop now, you will need to download the WeChat app on your phone. There is an option to contact them. When you want to message them, what you do? Just copy this message. Hello, I'm interested in renting an apartment in Guangzhou. Please add me on WeChat. And then you write your WeChat. Yeah, and don't forget, you need to include your own WeChat ID. That's important, and we almost missed it. For example, your WeChat ID could be something like 12345. Just copy the full message and send it to them. Send it on the phone. You will see a message option pops up. I'll show you the screenshot later. Right now I'm on the computer and I can't show it probably, but on the phone you will find contact button next to the profile. Sometimes they write their contact info in their bio, either a phone number or WeChat ID. Copy that and check if it works. Go to WeChat, post the ID, and search for it. If the profile show up, that means the ID is real. For example, this girl profile show up and she even has office rental lesson in her moment, so you add her and start chatting. If you use WeChat before, you will know that language isn't really a problem. Even if you speak only Arabic or English, you can still chat, and it can translate from Chinese. Just send them a message explaining what you want, like the area, the space, and your budget. They will usually send you pictures, videos, prices, and details. If you like the place, you can ask for the address and go to visit. You can take the bus, metro, whatever transport works for you. Now let's move to the WeChat option. Honestly, it's the easiest one among all. I use WeChat and it has a section just for video. Go to the search bar. It's the same process. Copy the keyword and search. If you want, you can also search by category to get more results, but let's do a general search for now. Let's search something like office rental in Chinese, like Bangonshi. WeChat give you a lot of options. There are many program, official account, articles, channel. We want to focus on the channel section. Look at all these results. Ton of people are renting offices. This one rent, that one rent. They all do. How do you know if they are suitable? Just click their profile, like with the Xiaofeng as we do. Check if their account is active. Let's open this one or that person account. Check their post. Look at this. We found number here. Most likely it's also their WeChat account. Let's see if it's active. Yes, it's active and they are posting about office rent. You can add them and start chatting right away. Here is another example. This girl also has post about office. Just contact her. Same idea. Always check the description section. they usually write their contact info there, either phone number or WeChat ID. We copy the ID and write it in the check if it actually works. Yes, it's valid. We copy and paste into WeChat. Anyone you find in this platform we mentioned earlier, in the end, all they're going to communicate with you through WeChat. If your language is Arabic or non-English speaker and you don't know Chinese, WeChat can translate everything into Arabic or to your language. See here, this is translation option. Let's say you are in Guangzhou, you'll see everything translated for you. Same thing applies for English. It can translate to English too. And that's it. Best of luck to you. Next step, once you rent your office or company location, you need to fill out the online registration. After you fill in the form online, you will gather the necessary documents and take them to the Commercial and Industrial Bureau. But the first thing is to register online. There is a file PDF or a guide that can help you with the steps. Take Shenzhen as an example. Each city or region is a bit different. We go through the company registration page, and this window will show up. There are many services listed here. Click the blue box to register. This registration requires a Chinese ID card. If you don't have one or no Chinese assistant, you can skip online registration. But if you proceed online, this first window will appear, followed by this list. Click the blue box here. You will select the company type and choose between those two options. Follow the instruction. If registering a 100% foreigner-owned company, proceed here, continue here. There are instructions. Take 30 seconds to read them before moving to the next step. Let's wait 30 seconds. Now it's 10 seconds left. As I mentioned in the guide, select the first option. Then next, this step lets you pick a company name. For example, I will enter Sami. Then the verification code and click next. There is a list of registered company and their Sami name will appear. Not all are import and export. Some are in AI, electronic, and so on. Since this is an import and export example, you will notice option 2 is an old company, Sami Import and Export Trading. If there is an issue or you want a different name, go back and pick an used one. Next, select the company type, agriculture, restaurants, and so on. We choose the import and export. To save time, type trade and pick the last option, import and export. Now the company name Sami appear. If there is warning or error, a red message will show. Copy and translate it if you don't know Chinese. This warning says the name is already taken by someone else. Do you want to change it or continue? In this case, if you are building brand, pick a unique name. But for import-export service, similar names aren't a big issue. Now click next. As I said, review the guide and select option 2 for company type. Now click next. Here you will format the name. It can start with the city, then your name, then import export, or your name first, then the city. It's up to you. Next, set the capital amount. No strict rule, but if you applying for visa, it's the best to exceed 100,000 RMB or more than 10,000 US dollar. For export import, even 1,000 US dollar, it's fine. For example, I'll enter 10,000 RMB, then select the currency, usually Chinese yuan for Chinese companies. Lastly, enter the company addresses. We cover this in the video. After renting an office or warehouse, register it here. For this example, I will enter the random address, for example, Futian Road 101, and so on. Now, with the capital currency and address set, click Next. Here enter the investor. Here click the name, details, name as in passport, and so on. The person address doesn't need to be in China. Only the company address matters. If there is a mistake, delete it and re-enter. From here on, I can't continue further, but the final step, you can see it at the guide. After this, click agree and you will move forward. As I say, I cannot continue now. You will get a message. This name reasonable companies in Guangzhou, Shenzhen, marketing, furniture, AI, and so on. Click no issue with this, and now click agree and this message appear. After this step, I can't go further. The guide explains the rest. It's simple. This list appear. Fill out this highlight form. It's basic information, no difficulty. After submission, continue to the next step. Print these documents. These printed appear are what you will submit to the commercial period. These printed appear are what you will submit to commerce period. Bring your passport and these documents. You will also need to book an appointment. Print the appointment notice and then bring it. Finally, congratulations, your company is registered. Here is the license symbol. Good morning. Today is the day to submit the documents. The process we started online. Once you print the forms you filled out, you will handle them over at one of these windows here, and then it's just a few official steps, some signature, and they will check everything is correct. After that, just wait for a message saying your license is ready. The whole process took us only 2 hours. The staff here are really helpful. You get everything done. We finished the paperwork, handle it in, and the great thing is they even have a free computer. You can use it to fix anything if you made a mistake in your form. It takes about 2 hours, maybe even an hour or an hour and a half. The good thing about Shenzhen is that you get your business license and handle tax stuff all in one place. They do everything for you. No need to go one place for the license and the other for taxes. And they even give you a free company stamp. All this is free. You don't pay a single cent. Unlike other areas like Jiangsu, for example, there you have to go one office to get the license, another for taxes, and pay out for the company stamp and stuff. But here, totally different. Now I understand why Shenzhen is so fast and advanced. Good city, it's really saved you a lot of time. I always get messages from people on WeChat, WhatsApp, or Facebook asking me, They asking me what is the steps, what are these costs to start a company and all of that. I answer them honestly, there is no cost at all. You don't pay a single cent. But then some persons, they starting to not believe, they think something wrong when I say it's totally free. Honestly, it's strange how some people react when I tell them that starting a company here in China is totally free. You get a business license for free, but some people just don't believe it. They think maybe it's a scam or I'm trying to trick them. Look, I may charge for doing this service, like helping you with the company setup or finding a place to stay. That's just service based on what I do for you, based on the time I spend. But asking a Chinese or Arabic company, they may charge you ridiculous amount. That's why when someone asks me, for example, I tell them everything clearly. 1, 2, 3, no cost, no fees, nothing for the government. You don't have to pay any single cent for the government. It's all free. If you wanted to do yourself, go ahead. It's completely free, and I'll still help you with the steps if you want. No problem, text me on WhatsApp. It's just weird, some people the moment you say free, they start getting suspicious. They even message, for example, the person who referred them to me, asking, is this guy a scam or why he say it's free? I don't get it why some of these people overthink so much. They are too clever for their own good. When something is easy, they assume it's scam or something shady. Man, don't be too smart. Just ask the honest people you trust. Not everyone care only about money. You have to ask someone honest. You can even make a call. You don't need to speak Chinese. There is a hotline with English support too. A quick notice about the hotline. It's 12345. That number gives you access to a wide range of government services. Let me explain more about it, how to use it, and what is it. What is it actually? This hotline can save you a lot of money, the kind of money you pay to the lawyer or a third-party agent. It gives you a ton of useful information directly from official sources. It's a government-run line with services like public administration, HR, social security, business registration, tax, and so much more. It works across all of China. Just dial 12345. But if you want the help from a specific city like Shenzhen, you just add 0755. So go to baidu.com, type the city name at the beginning, followed by 12345. This will give you the full number, like 020, then enter 020123445. That's how you find the number of the specific city. For example, type Shenzhen, Chuhao. For example, Shanghai area code is 021 and Yiwu is 029. So basically add the city code here, then Chuhao, and it will contact you to the city you want. Since I promised everything would be practical, I'm going to make a call now and show you how to reach service through this hotline. So look, to understand better, so I told you when you call 12345 gives you access to services across China in general. Then during the call, you can narrow it down to specific city or specific service like tech service, business service, industrial service, whatever you need. There are so many services available. For example, if you add 0755, It connects you to Guangdong, Shenzhen. That's the city of Shenzhen. Alright, let's make a call and test it out.
رفع الميكروفون. شوف طالع لك هنا الخط الساخن للخدمات الحكومية طوالي بصيني for English.
Our operators are currently busy. Please hold on for a moment, and we will assist you as soon as possible.
الآن هو مشغول.
Now it says the line is busy and that will transfer us to an agent. Of course, you will talk to the agent in English. Honestly, I don't even know what to say or ask right now. I'm just doing it this an example, but I may ask, for example, how much it costs to open a company in Shenzhen, or is it free?
أخيرا مسك.
Hello, how may I help you?
Hello, sir. I want.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, this is Shenzhen, right?
Yes, this is Shenzhen hotline. What can I do for you, sir?
Yeah, I'm foreign. I want to ask some questions. Like, I want to open a company in Shenzhen, and I would like to ask, is it free to open company there, or do I need to pay anything?
You want to register a company in Shenzhen?
Yeah, that's right.
I want to know, you want to register a liability company or company limited by shares?
It's export-import company.
Foreign company, is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, please wait a moment. You want to know how to register it? Okay, please wait a moment. I need time to find the information about the question, so please hold on. Okay.
All right.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
We have found the information that about how to register a foreign limited liability company. And if you need it, I will send the information to you. Do you need it?
Yeah, please.
Okay, wait a moment. Because this is a link, so I need to send the link. I will send the link to the telephone number that I'm talking with you. Is it okay?
Can you just check now? Like, is it free? I don't have to pay anything, or I have to pay?
How much money you need to prepare?
To register company, do I need to pay money?
I'm sorry. What about the money? I'm sorry. I didn't understand. I'm sorry.
我可以说中文吗？
Hi, in case you face a problem like this, if the person on the other side can't understand you well or their English isn't strong enough, you can simply ask to be transferred to someone else who speaks better English and can explain. Don't hesitate, this person is literally paid by the government to help you.
可以，你说中文也可以。就是你刚说是要准备钱吗？是这个意思吗？
不是，我的意思是要付钱，有什么费用？要付钱开这个吗？
有什么费用啊？你是说注册公司是否需要花钱是吗？
对。
Free or pay money? Okay.
So it's free, right?
Free, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
不需要付钱啊，不需要付钱。这个业务是不需要付钱的，免费的，先生。就是你只是到相关部门办这个业务，你不需要付钱。
I understand.
这个上面都是中文啊，先生能读懂中文吧？先生可以看懂吧？
可以看懂，没事，你就发。
那就可以。上面还有联系电话，我就给您发送到您本次来电手机号了，13023440305，可以吗？
对。
好，因政策实时变动，本次咨询仅供参考，具体建议最新政策或办理部门实施要求为准，是外商投资有限责任公司的设立，先生。上面还有就是窗口的联系电话，您也可以直接，比如说到窗口办的时候，也可以问一下，需要准备什么材料，上面也有。
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
All right.
What else did you have, sir?
Thank you very much. It's clear.
Okay, you're welcome. Goodbye, sir.
All right.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We just got this message with a line that contains all the information related to Shenzhen.
مدينة شنجن. Link.
They also give you the number for Futian, and they provide info about department plus all the working hours, phone number, and which buses to go there. Now I have arrived at the building to get the license and stamp. I need to get both. Before getting the license, a password is sent to you. You enter it here. This is the license. Look, it's printed now.
3 4.
Now after getting the license, I have to go upstairs to the second floor to get the stamp. The stamp process takes around 2 hours. I got the license at 2 p.m. and now it's 3:30, 10 minutes left and they will bring the stamp. Once I get the stamp, that's it. We're done with the license process. This is important notice when you come to pick up the stamp, make sure you bring the company license, the one you just received, your original passport, and double check all the information on the stamp is correct, like your name, ID number, everything, and just like that we finish this whole process.